Nils Wanderer is one of the most promising German classical music performers. And one of the youngest.
I messed up the second part. Let's do it again.
What's so fascinating about this centuries-old music?
Classical music hasn't stood still at all, because as performers we always make an effort to interpret it in the best way possible and in as new a way as possible, but yet not lose its roots. It's like science with a soul, and that's what fascinates me so much.
The Teatro Massimo in Palermo is Italy's largest opera house. By appearing as a guest soloist here, Nils Wanderer will be following in the footsteps of legends such as Luciano Pavarotti. The countertenor can reach a pitch usually attained only by women.
If these are the vocal cords, in a normal man's voice they would oscillate like this. So I only use the outer edges. It's like a mixture of the muscular memory that I still had as a boy's voice that has matured in a man's body.
Although Nils Wanderer is still studying, he's already won big international competitions, and he conducts a boys' choir. His professor came to Palermo for the final rehearsal before the premiere of Bach's St. John Passion. He thinks that Wanderer has exceptional talent.
To begin with, you have to say that he has a voice with a nice timbre. That means plenty of tone color. His voice is not only very clear and can be heard over the orchestra, it has wonderful tone color. You could compare it to a good red wine, a little velvety. I bet that he's going to have a fantastic career.
Nils Wanderer is from a small town in southern Germany, but he spends a lot of time abroad. And sometimes friends and relatives come to join him. Wanderer was discovered at the age of 5 when he was singing in a boys' choir. His parents had nothing to do with music or theater, but they always supported him.
I'm very glad that I live the way I do and that my family is the way that it is. My parents have given me stability, roots, a home, the chance to breathe, to think about other things. And that's very important to me.
3, 2, 1, Palermo!
He posts his selfies on Instagram as well as information about other projects, since he's also a director and a choreographer. There's no contradiction between old music and new media for Nils Wanderer. His solo performance in the St. John Passion will be one of the most important of his career so far.
It's my dream to be a successful opera singer, to train as a director, be a successful choreographer, and later to be a professor and teach at the university. But I will always be a singer. That's what I am, that's my life. I'm a performer.
In this piece, he sings about the crucifixion and resurrection of Christ. In the coming year, he will not only sing the St. John Passion in Salzburg, but direct it too. The next step in his career, and certainly not his last.